So it doesn't actually happen. But I do get the suggestions to it sometimes, right? Kali Puja is coming up in 6 days. Um, okay, it's so funny. People saying, "Oh, it's from fake accounts." Fake accounts, as in like there's no human beings behind them. This is such a stupid comment, by the way. Oh, Armin, most of the threats that you get on Twitter is from fake accounts. Like it's a like. What is your definition of fake? Like, are you suggesting that there's not a literal person named Pokemon that this is not their legal name? Like, are really like Pokemon 52581282 is not the name that this person writing this has on his passport? Like, is that what you're suggesting? Is that what you're suggesting? Like, is that what you mean by it's fake? Because I thought like this is the actual picture. So what? So this was not written by an actual human being. So the hundreds of thousands of people that we have gotten coming after, like making pornographic images of my family, my wife, my other people in my family, including children. What was it? If fake accounts, as in like, so who's behind all of these, all these tweets? Is it AI? Is that what you mean by fake account? What a stupid comment. What a stupid comment. Like, do you think like a literal human being doesn't write these? Oh, no affiliation with Hindus. Are you sure about that? Go look at the commentary this person had before he even came after me. Had like no affiliation with Hindus. Are you sure about that? Look how these pathetic. What a pathetic defense. Would you do that about people who come after me when I draw Muhammad? Like, oh, these are fake. Then these people have no association with Islam. They're just trolls. Look at the level of hypocrisy that people have when it comes to. Yes, these are just random people that are not even like they're not at all interested in Hinduism. They're not even Hindus. They're not offended by me going after Hinduism. They're just trolls. They're taking hours and hours and hours of their days coming after me and my family. Because like only when I go after Hinduism and not when I go after anything else, just because they're just trolls that are just offended by when I go after Hinduism, and there's for some reason they're not trolling me when I go after other things. Are you serious? Like, is this your level of? You're a moron. I'm sorry to say. Look at this, Aryan. Are you serious? Yes, these are people behind these accounts. It doesn't matter if they have. Yeah, they have 50,000 people, workers. Well, that's people. What are you talking about, Aryan? You're also being stupid right now. You're talking about actual people. Like, oh, these are fake. These are like IT cell. They have 50,000 people do this. Okay, there are people that are writing this stuff. You guys are dismissing such an obvious. Look at this, Armin. First of all, Armin chill. No, fuck you. I will not chill. Second of all, he's not lying. That does happen in India. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. Why are you guys being such morons? What you're describing is not different from butthurt Hindus coming after you. You guys just rephrasing the same thing I'm saying. And you think like, oh, it's fake because these people are not actually using. Yeah, but there are people. Like, oh, that does happen in India. No shit. I'm describing it. You guys don't understand what you're saying. You guys are not even understanding what I'm saying, I think. Anybody who tells me to chill does not really understand me, okay? Yes, I know about IT cells. I know about guys. Let me make this easy for you guys who are being stupid in the live chat right now, okay? They're like, Armin, this is not a lot of Hindus. This is IT cell with 5,000 workers, and this is like this organization. And guys, the fact that you have accounts dedicated to the fact that you have the IT cell, the fact that you have this group and this organization and that BGP funded stuff. That's what I'm describing. The fact that you have these is, you're like, oh, Armin, this is not real. We have these things that is a thing that is making these things. Yeah, you just described the real thing that we're considering to be problematic. The fact that you have this much dedication by so many people to spend hours to come after me with all their accounts and all their organization and all their funding, that's a real thing. That's fucked up. Muslims don't even have that. They don't yet have such sophisticated strategies for the sake of butthurt, okay? The Hindu mob in India, they have turned the ambulance into an industry. They have like a ambulance army, okay? They have a ambulance army. You guys have made a ambulance army to come after people, okay? That's a real thing. Oh, it's a fake account. As opposed to what? Yeah, so yeah, guys, like, oh, these are not real. These are not yeah, exactly, Katie. Like, oh, these are not Hindus. These are like fake accounts by IT cell. Okay, and the BJP IT cells hires what? Muslims? Okay, so Katie's saying the members of the BJP IT cell are Hindus, though. Hindus getting paid by a Hindu organization to give threats to someone blaspheming against Hinduism. But nope, not related to Hinduism. Yeah, like, oh yeah, they make fake accounts. So that means they're not related to Hinduism. And yet you say, oh, we have BGP IT cells who is related to Hinduism, but for some reason, because they don't put their names on these accounts, all of a sudden it becomes unrelated to Hinduism. Yeah, great logic, guys. This is not related to Hinduism. You guys sound like, oh, this has nothing. You guys sound like the people who say, repeat after me, this has nothing to do with Islam. Congratulations. That's what you sound like right now. The thing doing the thing is the problem. Exactly. They are unemployed, and that is their side gig. Going after you is their fucking job. Yeah, that sounds like a problem. That sounds like the thing doing the thing is the problem. Okay, how is this not related to Hinduism? The fact that people have full-time jobs, sending ambulances around to take down accounts who is offending Hindu goddesses, that has nothing to do with Hinduism. Sure. Let me see, guys. Hello, Darker saying this is fun. Armin will someday crap his pants. Great. You guys want to make fun of me for being passionate here? Go ahead. I'm going to be the way I am. You don't like it, you can fuck off. Yeah, related to Hinduism and also to mock, and they get paid for doing these things. This makes it even worse, right? People are like, oh, this is IT cell. This is like people that are getting paid by, like the fact that, guys, this would be less problematic if this was just like some random. So people are like, Armin, no, you don't understand. These are fake accounts. There's this organization that is paying these people. Are like, okay, so you're telling me this was not as mild as just random butthurt teenagers in their basement. This is actually worse than that. This is Hinduism, such high level of butthurt that you have grown adults that have created organizations and employees, and they're funded and they're paying people to go after me for butthurt. Okay? And you think this is like, oh, Armin, is not that bad. This is not just random teenagers coming after you. This is grown adults being paid by a butthurt organization to come after you. Oh yeah, that makes it a lot less problematic. Wow, okay, I was worried for a second. I was worried. I thought it was just like butthurt teenage Hindus. Okay, now good to know that Hinduism doesn't have a butthurt problem. It's just an organized organization of butthurt adults. Wow. Okay, that is such less problematic than what I thought it was. Islam has nothing to do with Islam. Wait, what is Katie saying? Islam has nothing to do with Islam. Hinduism has nothing to do with Hinduism. We atheists need to understand this. Right. Part of that butthurt organization is the ruling party of India. Yes. Yeah, that makes it. No, part of the ruling party of India. Nothing to do with Hinduism, by the way. Oh, Armin, these fake accounts, they're being paid by the government, who is a Hindutva nationalist. And because these are fake accounts, this has nothing to do with Hinduism, even though I just told you that they're getting paid by Hindu nationalist government, but nothing to do with Hinduism. Yeah, Hinduism does have an incel problem. It's just like state-sponsored mental terrorism. Yeah, exactly. Guys, imagine thinking that the motivation of these trolls is like, yeah, we're not Hindus, and we don't care about Hindu goddesses, but we're just gonna spend money and resources to go after people who are going after Hindu goddesses. Why? I don't know. Like, why are you specifically going after Armin when he goes after Hindu goddesses, but not anything else? I guess we're selective trolls, but not Hindus. Just very, very selective trolling techniques. You didn't read somebody's. You did really, Ramya? I highlighted the people who were saying this has nothing to do with Hinduism.